The people, Raila Odinga came to broad-based government to save this country. And that is a whole difference. When we had problems with Gen Z, and you know what happened. Raila Odinga, he had two options. He had kibiriti, a matchbox, and a jerrycan of petrol. And he had water on the other hand. It was his right to choose any. He could have chosen the jerrycan of petrol na kibiriti na kuchoma Kenya iendelee kuchomeka. But he said, to what does it benefit me? To wish the house of a neighbor to burn, ndio apate hasara, knowing I'm the neighbor and the fire will catch even my own house. So he chose yet again. He bent backward yet again to save this country.
We came together with him so that we can celebrate the life and times of Julius Mulungi. Karibu sana waziri.
Asante sana Mheshimiwa Kareke Mbiuki. The Right Honorable Prime Minister Raila Odinga. Jamii ya mzee Julius Mulungi wakiongozwa na rafiki yangu Nyadurwa Betty Kari Mulungi Orengo. Mheshimiwa Gavana wa Siaya, Mheshimiwa Orengo. Mheshimiwa Gavana Otuoma, Gavana wa Busia County, Mheshimiwa Martha Karua, wabunge ambao wako hapa, viongozi wetu wa kanisa, watu wa hapa Tharaka Nithi, Mugeni Kairi, na watu wa Siaya, Jodhura Untie, Jodhura Umol. Pole nimesahau pia kutaja rafiki yangu, the one and only youth leader wa Jamhuri ya Kenya, Senator Uhuru Odinga. Tuko hapa na nimekuja hapa kuleta rambirambi zangu za jamii yangu na watu wa kwetu kwa sababu ya kuachwa na mzee. I have listened carefully to the eulogy of mzee. Someone who has set a record in all the spheres, from working for government, working for private sector, and working for the community. As a matter of fact, I have listened carefully to his role in the cooperatives movement, and you will want to know, Betty, that this is actually the headquarters of cooperatives in this country. A lot of cooperatives find their root here, and I'm sure that finds its way to the work that mzee did. So tuseme mzee apumzike pahali pema uko peponi, na sisi zote tuko katika hiyo safari. Sisi zote tuko katika hiyo safari. Najua nimesikia rafiki yangu Speaker wa Siaya County akisema ati sasa anashindwa vipi Betty akaolewa na Orengo, na Orengo alikuwa mtu wa kushikwa. Mimi nikashindwa, huyu Betty, huyu George anajua huyu Betty anaongea juu yake kweli? I remember on Sunday I was telling the Right Honorable Prime Minister Raila Odinga that compared to Betty, James Orengo is a moderate. For those of you who know James Orengo as a radical, the actual radical is Betty Mulungi. Yeah? And I'm sure people who are here like Mother Karua will attest to that. So, Betty and Jimmy, please take heart. I knew this Betty a whole 33 years ago. Tulikutana house number K25 kwa George Anyona, when Anyona was released. And what you find today, I am not sure how she ended up in Siaya, but I remember she went to Siaya shortly after Orengo made the speech of Mark Anthony katika mazishi ya Jaramogi. Somehow I can find the eloquence na hiyo kizungu ya hiyo mazishi. Pengine that is how we trace Betty's route to Kenya. I want to say this, and I want to say this specifically to my friend, former Prime Minister Raila Odinga. Unajua mengi yamesemwa. Na mengi yamesemwa about Baba's stand in the contemporary politics of this country. When I became a minister, way before the broad-based, I could sense something is wrong with this country. And I said the center can no longer hold. And we can no longer continue with the politics of division, with the politics of balkanization, with politics of antagonism. Way before broad-based government, I went with Orengo to Arego, tukaanza industrial park. Nikaenda na Uchiro yako, pale Makalda in Migori, tukafanya the same thing. Tukaenda na Nyasuna Wanga pale Riwa, and all na kwa Utuoma pale Nasewa. Because I had seen that we cannot continue curing the problems of this country with the same old tactics and the same old ways of doing things. So let me correct you a bit, my senior youth leader. Yes, you've talked to the people of the mountain. But let me tell you something. Raila Odinga did not come to broad-based government to save people from this region. Raila Odinga came to broad-based government to save this country. And that is a whole difference. When we had problems with Gen Z, and you know what happened. Raila Odinga, he had two options. He had kibiriti, a matchbox, and a jerrycan of petrol. And he had water on the other hand. It was his right to choose any. He could have chosen the jerrycan of petrol na kibiriti na kuchoma Kenya iendelee kuchomeka. But he said, to what does it benefit me? To wish the house of a neighbor to burn, ndio apate hasara, knowing I'm the neighbor and the fire will catch even my own house. So he chose yet again. He bent backward yet again to save this country. And Baba, let me assure you that history will judge you kindly for choosing the right thing for country. And I want to assure you personally, pahali utaenda bio nitaenda mpaka tuunganishe hii Kenya na tusonge mbele pamoja. Unajua mimi Senator Oburu hapo Juma nilikuwa champion ya ukabila na nikaokoka. Unajua every has a past and every sinner has a future. That is what I want to wonder. Na niulize. Nimesikiza dadangu Mother Karua akisema we are going to condemn abductions. Yes. Even some of us who are in government, we have condemned abductions. We are going to condemn corruption and all those things. Let us condemn all those things. And let us support everything. But let us not return this country to tribal divisions. Wakati nikiona Mother Karua akiwa pamoja na wale viongozi wanaendeza ukabila Kenya hii, nasema kweli every sinner has a future. Asanteni sana, Mungu awabariki. Thank you.
Asante sana. Let us appreciate Waziri Moses Kuria. Asante sana Waziri Moses Kuria for advocating for United Kenya, because